information. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired.
Okay.
You on here trying to create this narrative, bro. All this shit boils down to one thing.
As Lazy Eileen Danny is not happy with the accusations that Sherell has made towards her, and she...
Now, let's start out by saying, I don't know if I agree with immediately jumping into fighting, because there are legalities to getting on this internet and wanting somebody to fight you. We're all adults. I get the frustration. But let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens.
She had decided to respond, and it turns out that there is a lot to this story that we don't know about. Okay. But let's see what Lazy Eye Danny
under their own ether, knowing that some can catch up with them.
Okay, then this must be
that make sense.
Come on, somebody.
Just think about that. How is this girl a scammer when she have an EFIN number that's connected to the IRS? E-file number, yes. The IRS, my money goes to the IRS bank, y'all. Refundo, Republic, Santa Barbara, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And the IRS paid me my money.
Okay.
So if I was scamming, do you think the IRS would be paying me, which means that my money goes to the IRS first, then they send my tax drop to my...
And I'm going to go with no, but... I want y'all to drop down. I want y'all to give me your own comments about this. We know how, no, the IRS would not normally be paying. They're not going to pay anyone that they know of. But there is a slick way to everything, so you can't just say if. So let's get into it. Let's hear what she has to say. Let's hear what she's saying.
So my personal bank account. Do you actually think that they would be still paying me out of 8 years, y'all?
Okay, so after this, Sherell decided to make a response on her TikTok, diving deeper into the part.
Be telling me like, oh, I found my tax with her or her company, and instead of me getting my taxes, the money was going somewhere else. I would call and try to check the status of it. It'll say sent, but I never had my money. I'm reaching out to her. I'm asking her for documents. I'm asking her for this, that, and the third, and she will respond to me in a very nasty way. If you got me on Facebook, then you've already seen this. All right, cool. Send me all your receipts. Let me read through these receipts and make sure the shit makes sense before I post it on my platform. And then I did just that. After posting on my platform, instead of this bitch doing what I feel like anybody who was going up against scam allegations or whatever would do, this bitch want to divert completely left, jump off the deep end, and talk about...
Boom. Let me stop you right there. Now, I will agree with, I believe, her, Sherell. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, Sherell. I do believe, I do agree with what she's saying to a certain degree. Pay attention. People normally divert off topic, usually when something isn't adding up correctly, if you know what that means. So they usually divert. So meaning, if I reach out to you for a service, or I reach out, or I go out and I say, hey, this particular person did not offer me the correct service. But that person in turn responds with something that has nothing to do with what we have going on. Now you're attacking me personally. So I do get the frustration. I do. I'm starting to see the frustration. Y'all, again, tell me what y'all thoughts on it.
Oh, this bitch bald-headed. You got more things to worry about. Alopecia head, having ass. Start posting me next to a goddamn spider monkey. Then the bitch start talking about, oh, I got my mama. Y'all know I lost all 3 of my moms in 1 year, right? She's talking about, I got my mama. I can access my kids. I can do this, that, and the third. Then she leaked my address. Now, you would think that the address part is the part that got me so hyped up. No, bitch, pull up to my mama. No, you gonna lay where...
Come on, lady.
I wasn't worried about that. Bitch got on there talking about calling CPS is like calling the food stamp office.
I don't play about that. Don't play about my kids.
And then proceeded to have all these different people calling CPS on me because you mad that I'm posting this shit that you doing.
Okay, let's stop here again. Now that's the problem. That's a problem for me. If this is true, what does her children being brought into this have to do? Now we just doing low blows. That's not cool. Come on now. We all adults. Or are we? She doesn't mess with Corey.
Doing to other people? Oh, you thought you was going to keep that shit hidden forever. That's what triggered what it is that I'm doing now. I I'm not the bully bitch. I'm the type of bitch that'll get on here and talk about myself before I talk about
Straight
somebody
like
else.
that.
And if I'm talking about somebody else, it's because you done did some foul
Okay,
shit.
come on now.
And now I gotta bring this shit to light because you only gonna go out there and you're gonna find new victims. You're gonna find new people that you feel like you can take advantage of. I've never in my life met somebody who runs a business, and every year you need new customers. Every year you need new promotions. Now, granted,
now let me stop you here. Every year I do. If this is true, usually, especially in your accounting tax firms or accounting tax, I guess, businesses, usually those are rollover customers. If you're doing a good job, a lot of times, you know, my father owns a CPA accounting firm. There's multiple accounts. Usually those are forever customers. You know what I mean? So something does seem a little fishy when you always need. Now, trust and believe, you do require new to grow. But usually your old customers then in turn start talking, which gets you new customers. Something a little fishy to me.
Yes, you gotta promote shit in order to stay in the people's eye. You know what I'm saying? But if
That's
you
true.
this big bank person,
like I was just saying,
you making all $14-15 million a year in taxes.
Come on now.
Then you should have repeat customers.
You sure
there ain't
should.
No way you should be trying to reach a new audience.
I totally agree.
As this shit goes on, because you know what I'm saying? You don't over all the people that you done already worked with. So now you're trying to find new victims so that you can do them the same way. Right. So with that being said, I see y'all popping up on but now my timeline and shit with this Corey shit. I sat back, I watched. Yeah, I made a couple of statuses and yeah, I said a couple of slick things, but I sat back and I watched because I was like, oh yeah, I want that bitch. I want her head. I want that bitch to crumble between my fingers type shit, and I meant that. And what I said was, oh, you having a grand opening. Your grand opening only 22 minutes from else. So I'm gonna pull up on that shit and I'm gonna check your temperature. I wanna see what you own.
Check that temperature.
Alright, cool. You have your little grand opening. I know you was gonna have your security.
Let me stop right there. This young lady seems very intelligent. However, what I see happening is what happens a lot in today's society. We get angry. Yes, it sounds like things were taken personal. I don't play about my fucking kids either. I don't play about them. You heard me? But at the end of the day, there's a right and there's a wrong, and there's a legal way and there's the street way. You get what I'm saying? So I encourage everyone, let's not take it to the streets. This does not need to be taken to the streets. I want to see this young lady, Sherell, I want to see her grow. I want to see her prosper. I want good things to happen to her. And I know in the frustration, because when it comes to me and my children, when it comes to me and mine, I don't play. Not so many mamas or daddies do. So I get it, but let's work on not using this and using this.
Security guard. I'm smart. I'm intellectual. I'm very strategic in the shit that I do. So what did I do this morning? I got up. I went and printed the flyers and shit. I went out there. I took pictures. Okay. I did my little interview. You know what I'm saying? I said I was going to wait. I left. I came back.
Okay.
I walked into your establishment. I signed my name on your desk to let you know I've been there. I was trying to see about that.
Now, even though I understand why she wants to put her hand, Sherell is very sus, especially
because I decided to utilize receipts of you taking people's tax returns and put them on Facebook. You've been beefed out with me since earlier this year. Then you resurfaced after you went and blocked me or did whatever it is that you resurfaced on TikTok. And now that I'm talking about it again, jogging your memory. Now I'm trolling. Now I'm just out here hating on you. But now I don't want to see a black woman successful. You knew the moment you got back on the internet, the moment I ran across you, I was going to be checking for your hands again.
Check me.
Be for real, Danny. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear that. Don't go to Frisco because you're going to go to jail shit. Bond money has never been an issue for me. And then you and your little boyfriend joking about, she couldn't even afford no red velvet pudding. Did you not hear in the video that the man said your shit wasn't working and he was trying to get you on the phone? Did you not even hear the fact that I was even walking into your establishment? I said I was hoping that you was on live outside of your shit so I could walk by your car and say boo. And let you tell it. Oh, I was there for 3 days straight. I was there for 3 days straight, and she want to wait until after I'm gone to come there. Okay, so if that's the case, then when you get back, let me know when you're at your establishment. Hell, I don't have nothing but time with my kids at school, so I'll be there. From the time it open until the time I gotta leave to go and pick up my babies from school. So it's really not that hard. You bumping your gums? Why not? Why we can't bump fists in the field? Why we can't bump fists at a location? Come on, man. You done brandished the weapon. You done said you was gonna shoot. You done did all these threats. But you will not accept my offer to get in the field.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So what y'all telling me is Danny threatened this young lady? I need to go research. I'm gonna research. Y'all ain't telling me that. What she say? What she say, y'all? What she say? I'm gonna go find it. Let's go back into this.
What you gonna say? I'm too pretty to fight.
What you gonna say?
I'm too pretty. We already know. It's an excuse after excuse, but you stay on the internet talking. You stay on the internet like you're running your mouth so much that you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Sit down and shut up. It's easy. It was easy. Do what you was doing earlier this year until it died down, and now you done pop back up. Come on, bro. Drop a location or stop dropping my name. Stop talking about me. You ain't even saying my name. Drop a location or stop talking about me. Point, period, blank. You posted my address. If you feeling confident enough, you can pull up. And I'll just whoop your ass downstairs and then walk my ass back up here and be happily ever after. And you can carry on doing whatever you want to do. So it's either location or shut the fuck up.
Y'all, okay, I had to stop for 1 second. We have to get better with this. We simply have to get better with this. Everything cannot go to the streets, even though you wanted to. Because to me, a person like Danny, if she's really worth this and she's made this amount of money, she's not going to use this. She's going to use this. And no matter what we say, no matter what anyone does, she will not mess up her money. But I do have a question. Do y'all feel that Danny being with Corey is going to cause issues with her business? Just asking. I'm just wondering. Because Danny does seem to be very business savvy. She knows how to move. And I know, everybody know Corey knows how to move. He knows how to get his views. He knows how to make that skrilla. So y'all get into it, but y'all, I encourage y'all, please stop using
Other than that, we have nothing else to talk about. Point, period, blank. This ain't about you text scamming. Yeah, that's just me being petty. I'm trolling. I really want you to come out the woodwork. This shit is about how you try to affect my kids' life. Right. That's it.
Kids need
I'm standing on that. Point, period, blank. I'm going to continue to stand on it until I touch you.
Okay, so see, this is
I'm back. I know y'all thought I forgot, but your girl didn't. Make sure you like, comment, and most of all, please subscribe. And make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can always get the new.